Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and thank you so much for watching. If you are new here, it is your boy Milton and my name is Milton Fonkwa. If you are old, welcome back to the platform, and please, if you haven't subscribed, hey, don't waste more time. Just hit that little red subscribe button beneath this video so that you will get more updates from me in the days ahead. Thank you so much for doing that. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about asylum in South Cyprus. Okay, for those who want to go to South Cyprus to seek asylum, or for those who are moving through North Cyprus to South Cyprus to seek asylum, please make sure before you go to South Cyprus to seek asylum, know what you are doing and watch this video till the end. Alright, because there are a lot of things I'm going to say in this video that might be of help to somebody. Alright, so make sure you watch the video till the end. Now, I understand that a lot of international students are moving to North Cyprus to study. Okay, now if you go to North Cyprus to study, some will use North Cyprus as a route to go to South Cyprus. Yes, I do understand that, and everybody has a reason for whatsoever thing he is doing. Now, this is what you need to know about asylum seekers or asylum in the south of Cyprus. Northern Cyprus is not in Europe. I have always mentioned this on my channel. And South Cyprus is in Europe, okay? So now, what you need to know is that if you are moving into Northern Cyprus as a student, normally you are going to show your documents, which shows that you have an admission in a university in North Cyprus, okay? Now, when you move to this country, okay, some will have the intention to go to South Cyprus, but know that you don't have a visa. If you have your passport and you were given 90 days in the airport, that is not a visa which permits you to go to South Cyprus. Okay, this is what you need to know. Now, some people will want to move to the south of Cyprus to seek asylum. Okay, that is, they have their own reason. And I'm going to tell you some of the things here today. Most people move to South Cyprus from Northern Cyprus because there are little or no jobs for them to cope. Alright, they find it difficult to cope with what is on ground in Northern Cyprus. So they are now forced to move to South Cyprus. And remember, if you want to move to South Cyprus from North Cyprus, okay, you must have a reason to tell the people at the borders why you want to move into the south of Cyprus. There are a lot of people who are moving into south of Cyprus to seek asylum, okay? But remember that before you cross that border, you are not permitted, first of all, to go to south of Cyprus because you don't have a visa or a European Union visa or any visa which permits you to go into Europe. Therefore, when you move to the south of Cyprus, the only thing you can do, you are an asylum seeker. If you use the legit and real way, you are an asylum seeker. Now, what is asylum? Asylum is something, or when you move into another country using a reason to tell the officials that you cannot be in your own country because of a certain reason. Alright? A lot of us, we do not know about this. Now, when you move from North Cyprus, you will be asked some questions at the border. If you tell them what your reason is, okay, they might allow you to move into South Cyprus to seek asylum. And know that if they allow you to move inside, they are going to control your passport. You have to give what is called a fingerprint. They have to take your fingerprint because remember, an asylum seeker is a refugee. You are now a foreigner in that country and they are the one taking care of you. Therefore, when you enter the country, they are going to take your fingerprint. You might keep your passport. Some might collect your passport, but you are going to the camp. Alright, to meet other people from other nationalities who are also asylum seekers. Now, this is what you need to know. In the camp, there are restrictions. You do not move anyhow, the way you are a free citizen in your own country or in a country that you can move freely. When you move to seek asylum in South Cyprus, remember that Cyprus is still a small island. Okay, though it is in Europe, it is still a small island, so you do not expect what asylum seekers in Germany, Norway, America, and other countries, these big countries, are getting. You don't expect to get what they are getting. So, If you seek asylum in South Cyprus, know that conditions might be favorable for you, conditions might not be favorable for you. So some people move to seek asylum because they want to get documents which permits them to go anywhere in Europe, or maybe they want to have papers, okay? But this is what happens in South Cyprus. Most people end up not getting a job. They might get their allowances, but they might end up not getting a job, okay? Because the number of people is surpassing the number of job opportunities, okay? Again, if you live in South Cyprus as an asylum seeker, you might end up not getting papers, okay? What I mean here is you might end up not getting papers. You must know this. Remember that you need somebody to stand for you. You need a lawyer or something who is going to be following your case up. In that case, if you do not have the money to follow up the case, you might end up not having papers. Even some of the people who are there, they always tell me that I want to leave this place. It is difficult. Had I known. Alright. So you have to note all of these things before you seek asylum. No. And remember that you gave them your fingerprints. Okay? You are a foreigner or a refugee in their country. So be very, very careful with what you are doing. Some will go to South Cyprus and later they want to move back to the north of Cyprus. It is stressful and tedious. So you have to note all of these things. If you move to North Cyprus, better be there, or if you decide to go to South Cyprus, know that it is going to take you a very long time to get your papers, if at all you succeed in getting the papers. Okay? Don't go to South Cyprus and later on you are confused, because there are a lot of people there who are confused right now as I speak with you. I have friends there who are telling me that, had I known, okay, had I known. I know it is not easy in any country to move in and do certain things, but anywhere you find yourself, you have to try as much as possible to do what you went there to do. So asylum seekers, or people who want to seek asylum in the south of Cyprus, know that it is going to be very difficult for you, alright, if at all, because I know, I have heard, so I know what I am saying. Guys, again, if you move to the south of Cyprus, know that the jobs you are going to find there, basically, you might work the same hours as people in northern Cyprus. So do not expect things to be better in Cyprus as a whole, alright? Cyprus is Cyprus. It is a small island in the Mediterranean Sea. So being it north or south, the only difference is the currency. That is what I can tell you. Okay, the currency, because in the south of Cyprus, they use the euros, while in the north of Cyprus, they use the Turkish lira. So before you go to the asylum camp, know that things might get rough. You might end up not even having the papers as you intend or as you wish to have in the future. Alright, so that is what I wanted to tell you guys, to know that going to the south of Cyprus to seek asylum is not the best option. To me, it's not the best option. It might be the best for you, but why don't you look for means? You move to Germany, you move to the United Kingdom, you move to America, you move to Norway, you move to Denmark, you move to Sweden, and you seek asylum. Those are countries where you seek asylum there. You might get a lot of advantages, because first, those are developed nations, alright? Those are developed nations, and things in developed nations will obviously be different than things in petty countries. So, if you want to seek asylum, forget about South of Cyprus. Look for a good country and you seek asylum there. Alright? I know it is easy to go and seek asylum in the south of Cyprus because you are just passing through the north. That is what some others will say, but there are ways, legit ways, alright, that you can lose and you seek asylum in these big countries if at all you want to seek asylum. That is it I can tell you for today. Alright, don't go and put yourself in a small country. At the end of the day, you start saying, had I known. It's better to be in your country, even, alright, if your country has no war, if your country is good, alright, be in your country than to go to a country that you want to go and seek asylum. But as I said, everybody has his or her own things that they like. They also like has everybody also do has his or her own ways to do things. So whatsoever thing you decide for yourself, it is okay, but don't blame somebody for your predicaments. All right, thank you so much for watching this video. If you find this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and do not forget to subscribe. As usual, you know how we do it. Just that subscribe button. Tap the subscribe button like this and you turn on the notification bell so that whenever I post a new video, you are going to get an alert from me. Alright, thank you so much guys for watching this video. See you in my next video. Bye bye.